Business before the court draw nigh and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today's April 7th. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. We have several reviews to do, and those people are going to be called to review the files, see what progress they've made on their court orders. Bailiff, call the reviews.
Lisa Wilcox, Brandon Ainsworth, Kenneth Holtzapfel, Seth Hunt, Lila Kipp, Nicholas Ranko Jr., Gregory Whale.
If your name was called, come forward to the table to your right. Lisa Wilcox, 21-740. Okay, Ms. Wilcox, you've got, looks like everything but your community service done, so we're going to do that.
Yes, Your Honor. I met with Mr. Cooper, and I just need to get the documentation over to him, and then I believe I will be complete with that.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. I'll give you another date. If it gets approved, then you won't have to come back because that's all you've got left to do.
Yes, could we push it just after the 18th? Right now is busy season, and we're kind of slammed at work until after the 18th, and so just to make sure that I can get everything over to him.
Oh, you're talking about in May.
Yeah, just anytime after April 18th.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be. It'll be about
After tax day, basically.
It'll be at least a month.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Mondays or Fridays better.
Let's do Friday, please.
Okay, it's going to be May the 12th. You get
Yes.
in here and get credit for it, you don't have to come back because that's all you got left to do.
Okay,
9
thank
o'clock,
you.
May 12th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Brandon Ainsworth.
Yes, sir.
20-2250. All right, you've got community service to do too?
No, sir. I got the COVID vaccine and that done it. That was in,
Okay, I gave you a credit, looks like on July the 18th, I gave you
Yeah.
a $150 credit.
yes, sir.
So that should go off this funds.
And I paid 60 last time I was here, and I'll pay 40 today.
So you still have the community service to do that?
Do I? I didn't know I had community service.
Well, I've got a summary, what actually counts is what the judgment entry says. Let me look at the judgment entry. Yeah, you got 30 hours of community service in your judgment entry.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone listen up. Anyone that's got community service, you can get double credit on April 29th and May 6th. Those are days where there's special projects going on. So if you come in those days, you get 2 days credit. April 29th, May 6th. You've got 5 days left to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you said you're paying 40 today?
Yes, sir.
All right, May 12th will be your next hearing, also, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Kenneth Holtzapfel. 19-194, 18-956, 18-3473, 18-1264. And you didn't have fines to pay.
Yes, sir.
Community service is done.
I was going to ask you, you was talking about the double days. If I would come in and work those days.
You get $100 in credit on that.
Oh, that's what yeah. What were those days if you don't?
April 29th, May 6th.
And May 6th.
You have a payment today.
Yes, sir. $50. And if I can make my next review hearing on a Friday, please, for work.
Would you say 50?
Yep.
All right, your next hearing will be May 12th, that is a Friday.
Thank you.
12th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Twyla Kip. 21,899. And you made a payment today. Looks like you paid it off.
Yes,
You still have your community services?
yes.
Okay, so you got the date I just gave you about double credit?
29th to the 6th.
Yes. Okay, get out here and get this done, and you can keep coming to these hearings. May 12th is your next hearing.
Okay.
Nicholas Ranko,
Good morning, Judge.
21,116, good morning. He's owed $75. Do you have a payment, Mr. Ranko?
No, sir. Your Honor, I've been having a lot of problems. I need to go to the hospital today. I have a blood clot in my leg. It's swollen like my head is big.
Okay, I'll give you some more time then, another month. May 12th will be your next hearing. If you get paid, you don't have to come back. And
All right,
you do the
thank you.
community service too and get credit. Seth Hunt,
Thank you.
173440. All right. Everything's done but your community service looks like.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
You got the dates for double credit?
Yeah, I put it on my phone. I may have to wait to do community service till fall semester's over with. But I'm gonna try to get in on those days to get the double credit.
All right, May 12th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Gregory Webb, 05775, he is here. Just have to pay your fines off. Do you have a payment?
Yeah, I have like a 20 for you.
Okay? And you can get $100 if you come in those dates I give. Did you get those
Yeah, the
dates?
29th of April and the 6th of May.
Correct. All right, go see the clerk. I'm putting you down for $20.
When's my next court date? All
May 12th.
right, thank you, man.
All right, May 12th will be your next hearing, 9
Thank you.
o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stormy Frazier, Philip Kratzenberg, Charles Martin, Jeremy Meadows, Stephen Murphy, Robert Starberry, and Agnes Sexton.
Stormy Frazier. Stormy Frazier. And she's supposed to, Stormy, you're not, are you Stormy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you're in some sort of supervision in Judge Music's court?
Yeah.
In Jackson County?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
What do you mean?
Are you going to substance use treatment?
Yeah, I'm an outpatient at Integrated Services. I brought the letter for you today.
Okay.
And I also brought to pay the payment off, like my fine.
All right, can I see you got a letter from the treatment facility?
Yeah, so. He said if you had any questions, you could call him.
Now, are you reporting to the Jackson court also?
Yes.
All right, this is my copy to keep.
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay, and you're making a payment on your fine, or you say you're paying?
Oh, yeah, the 155?
Yes.
I'm paying that off.
Okay. You can give her this card back. I don't need the card. It's got the address on the... All right, since you're under supervision of Judge Music, and you live in Jackson County too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pay off your fine, you'll be completed. I won't set another review date.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Go see the clerk. Pratzenberg, 22809. Okay, it's a good report from Riverside. That was one of the things you were supposed to do, pay your fine. All right, so I'm going to give you another review hearing, but I'll make it a couple months out because I want you to continue with your treatment at Riverside that you're doing.
Okay.
And I may complete you when you come back. And you are working, right?
Yeah, 2 jobs.
What's better for you to come in on Mondays or Fridays?
Fridays.
All right, I'll set it for June the 16th at 9 a.m. and we may complete you then.
Okay, thank you.
Bring me a report.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Wayne. All right, Charles Martin, 22416. Is that Bethesda?
Yeah.
You're in the MAT program?
Yeah. I paid $135 this morning.
Okay, you got a good report from Bethesda?
Yeah.
So that's good.
I thought I was done, but the dog pound, it was I misunderstood. It's 4 hours a day instead of 6. So I'm gonna do 3 more days to knock my $100 I owe off.
That is correct, Your Honor. He had a misunderstanding on the hours he was credited.
All right, I'll set your, this is a newer case, so I'm going to give you a longer period before your next hearing. I'll make it June 2nd.
Okay, if I pay that 100, do I still come?
If you pay it off, you do not have to appear.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Jeremy Meadows. $22,120 is an ODI, $22,41 drug abuse, and $13,2090 no driver's license. You just have fines to pay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 150 to 200 a day.
Okay. How much you say, 150?
About 150 to 200.
Okay, I'll put you down for at least 150. When are you gonna pay?
As soon as I get out of here.
Okay. All right, now, one thing I wanted to do from something I saw on the file, I want you to go do a urine screen before we finish up. So do a urine screen and then I'll have you back, then we'll finish up. Stephen Murphy. Stephen Murphy was called, didn't appear, has stuff left to do, so he gets a warrant. What's your name, sir?
Robert Scarberry.
Robert Scarberry is 221723. It looks like you just have your community service left. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got the date so you can get double credit?
29th and 6th.
All right, I'll set you for June the 9th, because yours is a newer case and you've done everything but your community service. Get it done by then, you don't have to come back. You got 5 days to do it. Agnes Sexton was called for. Agnes Sexton has not appeared and has things left to do. Gets a warrant. That's it. Is that the end of them? That finishes the reviews. We're going to do arraignments now. So arraignment is what a first hearing on a new charge is called. Or if you've got an old charge and you've had a warrant issued because it's alleged you messed up some way, you're going to get called with arraignments too. So when your name is called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. I'll go over the charge. You don't have to agree with it, but you need to understand what's alleged against you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements. But what you do say in this courtroom, it's all being recorded. So if you say something that proves the case against you, the state can use that against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter a guilty plea or no contest plea, you're waiving those rights. And you should not waive your rights if you don't understand what's going on. A lot of people don't understand. They just say, I want to get it over with, so I'm going to enter a plea. That's not a good reason to enter a guilty or no contest plea, because you want to get it over with. If you want a trial, if you want to talk to a lawyer, enter a not guilty plea. For any of those reasons, not guilty is always the safest plea to enter. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus John C. Burns. Case number CRB 23-187 A and B.
You're John Burns?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've got two charges. A failure to confine a dog and a failure to register a dog. And those are both minor misdemeanors.
Okay.
That means they're not jailable. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true.
That's fine. Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got a statement from, the deputy dog warden, Adam Myers, says, received multiple complaints and gave several warnings about dogs running at large. Responded to a complaint on March 22nd of Defendants home. When I arrived, there were 5 unlicensed dogs running in the open. Defendant admitted the dogs were his and that they were unregistered. The neighbor stated that her dog had caused significant damage. Doesn't say what this, to their cat. It doesn't say what, if there was any bills or anything. Let's get the prosecutor in and see if they claim there was bills. Morning, Ms.
Good morning.
This is an animal running at large case. I read the fight, Mr. Burns. Pled guilty. There's, in the affidavit says there was a cat that was damaged. I don't know if there was vet bills or anything. I wonder if that was something you all could look.
We can look into that.
John Burns is the name of the
Okay.
defendant.
Okay.
So, Mr. Burns, if you'll just have a seat, I'm going to let them look that up, and then I'll recall you when they get their information.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jerron Penn, case number TRC 22-859 A and B.
And sir, you're Jerron Penn.
Yes, sir, I am.
Mr. Penn, it's alleged you missed a hearing, I guess it was on the 23rd, 27th of March 27th.
Yes, sir. I was confused on the court
Which was
dates.
Monday.
Thought it was this
week
upcoming
ago Monday.
April.
This is on an OVI. You did your community service, it looks like. You still owe some fines. And you have to go to the driver intervention partner. Have you done that yet?
No, sir, I did contact Spectrum earlier. I'm waiting for one of their associates to show up. Go ahead and put the $100
I don't know
down
if
and
there's
take the class.
anybody, I haven't seen anybody here today. Sometimes there's people here at court.
The plan is, though, is I'm going to take this upcoming class in May. So,
Do you have your funds?
yeah. Yes, sir, I paid online $50 today.
Okay. I'll cancel the warrant since you've appeared. I will set your next review hearing, May the 15th. May 15th, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kimberly Collins, case number CRB 23215.
Are you Kimberly Collins?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is another citation by a dog ordinance alleged that this happened on March 28th in Fayette Township, that you failed to register a dog. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir, I do.
How do you plead?
Guilty. Tags has already been bought.
Okay, can I see a copy of that?
Yes, sir. It's what they sent me through the email. That's actually for 2 dogs, sir. I went ahead and just done both of my dogs.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a copy of that and put it in.
You can have that. I still have it in my email.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I won't impose any fine, then I'll just order you to pay the court costs. Can you do
Thank you,
that
sir.
today?
Yes, I'll do that today.
Go see the clerk and your case will be completed.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Want to try to find out on that, or what do you want me to do?
I'm not sure how I would. That's the only thing that they provide. so-
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and send it.
Okay.
Mr. Burns, you can come back up. All right, so the state can't locate, they don't have contact information or any information about restitution, so I'm not going to order it. What have you done about the dogs? Have you got them licensed, or?
Yeah, I did. I'd like to say I only had 4 dogs though.
Okay.
The other was a neighbor dog. And I've started the fence. I thought I would have it complete, but the panels won't be delivered till today. I said all opposed. I've actually been building the fence for a year, but we've had border disputes with one of my neighbors, so it made it kind of difficult.
All right.
But I do have the receipt for the tags.
Yeah, let me see that. Let me see your receipt.
Thank you, sir.
Well, this looks like, I think these are the citations.
Oh, hold on. They're in my other pockets. Maybe. Thank you. Got the wrong one. And I've been keeping those large dogs in my house every day, except to go out to pee. It's really hard.
Well, you don't have to do that, but you do have, I mean, I've got a neighbor of mine that has a pit bull and they let him run around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's against the law. You're supposed to keep,
Right.
if your dog is out, it has to be on a leash or in a fence or somehow where it's under control. You can't just let a dog run the neighborhood.
I do
And
understand.
people do it all the time,
I know.
even where I live, so they're,
Well, the misconception of, well, they're good dogs versus bad dogs, that kind of gets you.
well, but your neighbor, speaking as a neighbor, I shouldn't have to, because when a pit bull comes running at you in your own driveway,
Right.
you don't know whether it's a good dog or a bad dog, and I shouldn't have to deal with your dog
I understand.
coming onto my property.
I do understand.
And I ride bicycles, and a lot of times people will say, oh, don't worry, he doesn't bite when he's running at you.
Right.
I don't care if he bites or not, if he runs in front of, I've seen a lot of bicycle wrecks, and the
Yes.
dog runs right in front of them, they hit the dog, and then down they're going.
I completely understand. I've talked to my
So you gotta
neighbors
keep the
too.
dog out. All right, so what I'm gonna do on the failure to register, since you did register, I'll dismiss that. On the failure to confine, since it happened several times, I'm gonna impose a $100 fine and court costs on that. So if
Okay.
you need time to pay it,
No, I can pay it today if
Okay.
y'all take debit card.
No, you have to go get cash.
Okay, I can go get it and come back.
Okay, because the main courthouse is closed as of now, even though Good Friday is not a legal holiday.
Okay,
But I am going to close here as soon as we get finished with court. Can you be back before noon? Noon or 1?
yeah, I can run now. I can go to the ATM and come right back.
Okay, come back, see the clerk. I won't give you probation or anything if you're not paid off today.
All right, thank you.
$100 fine cost on the A case.
On the A case?
Is that the A? The failure to confine?
And then you're gonna
Dismiss the,
B case?
yes, you got the dogs registered, so I'll dismiss
Okay.
it. Okay, see the clerk and then it'll be over.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Chase L. Lewis, case number CRA 141065.
All right, Chase Lewis is here. Okay, you had a review on Monday, looks like you missed that. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And I think you all probably let him know he was supposed to be
Yes,
here.
sir.
Okay, they say you're compliant with what you need to do. And had negative screens. And have a positive attitude, so that's all good. I'll cancel the warrant. No penalty for missing Monday. Can you make a payment today on your phone?
Yes, sir. I made a payment online. I showed Mr. Majors and the clerks. They said it won't post till Monday, though.
Okay, how much did you pay?
25.
Okay,
That's great. I'm going to show you where he made a payment. I explained it well.
right,
Receive those the following business day.
thank you. Okay, I'm gonna set you for May the 8th as your next hearing. 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Keep up with your counseling as you're doing good.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Joshua A. Ellis, case number CRA 08619.
This is for missing, this is a really old case from back in 08.
Yes, sir.
You're Joshua Ellis.
Yes, sir.
08619 is the case number. And you wrote in court back then. Looks like you were in Cabell County in custody at the time your hearing happened.
Yes, sir.
And why did you decide to come in now?
Sir, I've been traveling doing iron work for many years. Came home, I had a son, I have an 18-month-old son, so I came home to work. I work right down the road here at McGinnis Incorporated, so I decided to take care of everything I need to take care of.
Okay, I applaud that. I'll cancel the warrant. You've had a warrant all this time, you never got picked up on the warrant?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll cancel the warrant. You still got community service and fines to pay. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Not today. Sir, if I pay the $480 this coming Wednesday, can it be dismissed?
No,
No?
because you got community service to do too.
Okay.
You did some, but you didn't do it all.
Okay.
So that wouldn't be fair to people back in 2008 that did all their stuff when they were supposed to, and then you wait 15 years and then come back in and say, oh, I think mine should be dismissed now.
Yes, sir.
Really, you should get an additional penalty for the delay, because you didn't do it on time. We'll see about that. I mean, I'm still take that under advisement.
Okay.
You know, I understand people change, people grow up, people get better. So convince me of that, and I won't want to make you do something extra. But if I'm not convinced of that, then maybe I will add some additional penalty on it. Okay? So what's going to happen? I'm going to put you back on a review hearing schedule. Are you out of town a lot, or what's your?
No, I'm in town now.
Okay,
I work 6 days a week.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, or either that, or congratulations. I don't know which is in order. You got a good job then, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
And you said you do iron work, or what do you?
Right now, I'm welding for McGinnis.
Okay. Well, that's good work. Usually we do the hearings on Mondays or Fridays. Is there a day that's better for you?
Friday.
Friday? And actually, if you can, will they let you take a smartphone or something into work?
Yes, sir.
You can appear by teleconference if you want. If you don't want to leave the site, you come in, you can get on your smartphone, you get from the clerk the link, and you'll be on the screen up there.
That would be great. That'd be
So,
great.
you got a good job? I want you to keep your job.
Yes,
I just
sir.
want you to do the stuff you were ordered to do back in the day,
I apologize.
back in your
I
previous
apologize
life.
about that.
Okay? And you got a young man now to raise?
I got 2 of them.
Okay. Well, I think it's a good idea to tell them, son, if you got an obligation, you need to take care of it. And you're gonna show them that you're gonna do that, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't try to blow it off. Especially when you could go to jail. You're lucky you didn't wind up going to jail over this, because you've had a
I
warrant.
definitely am. I definitely am.
Okay, so I'll cancel the warrant so you won't get picked up.
Thank you.
And then I'll just give you another date. Let's make it in May, May the 19th. 9 a.m. And I'll make a note that you can't appear by teleconference.
Thank you.
If you're working. You know, I don't want you to appear by teleconference if you lose your job and you're sitting at home watching TV. Then you need to get in here in person. Okay?
Yes,
May the
sir.
19th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're ready for pre-trials.
Okay, pre-trials are ready to start. Anyone out in the lobby that's got a pre-trial? We need lawyers in court that want their cases heard. If they don't want their cases heard, they can sit in the conference room and talk.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Truitt, case number TRC 23279 A and B. Zachary Truitt.
Attorney Roger Smith's case is set for pre-trial.
It is, this is our first pre-trial this morning. We were not able to resolve it. I did file discovery. That's all right, it's okay. Judge, we would waive time. I'd ask it be reset to give the state a chance to answer the discovery that I filed this morning.
What kind of time frame?
I'm here, the soonest I'm back, April 28th, May 1st, May 5th, May 15th.
April 28th is your first date, but
Well, I think it is.
what about the 20? Well, we're trying to keep that light. I won't be here at the 24th. I could do April 28th. It's a pretty busy docket. Probably will be busier by the time we get to it.
I might have something, let me, if I could look,
About
no,
May.
I'm not here Monday. Yeah, May 1st, May 5th, May 15th.
May 1st is good.
Okay, I can do that.
May 1st for pre-trial, 10 o'clock. Defendant waives time. Okay, we've got another arraignment.
State of Ohio versus Damian Fox, case number CRB 17975, CRB 17153, CRB 17125, CRD 151863, CRC 141592, CRD 133095, CRD 13885, CRB 13276, CRB 13163.
All right, and Mr. Fox, long time no see.
Yes, sir.
What brings you into court today?
I had a warrant for my arrest where I just got out of prison Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a responsible thing to do, is to show up and tell the court you're back. You're gonna be living in this community now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where?
Back at my mother's.
All right. What's her address?
It's 127 Township Road, 1021, Southbound, Ohio, 45680.
Okay, I'll put you back on a schedule to take care of your old cases. Let's make your first hearing on May the 19th.
May 19th.
I'll cancel the warrants that have been issued on these cases that the bailiff read off. May 19th, 9 a.m. and you can do, you've got community service left to do in fines. You get double credit on April 29th, May 6th. You come out on those days, you get 2 for 1.
Yes, sir.
For those days, so. May 19th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back home.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Isaac Kelly, case number TRC 2311A and B.
Isaac Kelly, and this is a pre-trial. Mr. Wiseman is representing Mr. Kelly.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning.
We received discovery in this case, and we've had an opportunity to talk that over. I think that, I'm not sure that it's quite ready to be resolved at this point, but I think there's a good chance that it will be. We would just ask the court to reset pre-trial for another date that's available to the court.
All right. Do you have a preference for a date?
Typically Fridays are good, Your Honor, most weeks. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks out, maybe something like that. Let's see. The 28th of April is good, if that's a date available in the court.
Okay, we can do that. April 28th, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Wiseman, case number CRB 22810.
It's Mr. Weisskopf's case set for pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning. This is another case where we have received discovery fairly recently. We've had an opportunity to look at that. There was some mention in discovery of some possible additional evidence that we're working to see if it exists and get a copy of that. There again, Your Honor, probably we'll need a new date on that while we're working through the discovery issues.
Want to do the same date?
Same date's fine. Yes,
April
Your Honor.
28th will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Benitaline Hodge, case number TRD 182433,
It's Mr. Steyer's case.
TRD 151124, CRD 15986, CRD 131814.
Massage is appearing by teleconference.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Steyer is here in person. And have you made any progress on your case, ma'am?
I was going to get some money in here, but every time I put my card today, I sent some money in Thursday, it might not make it go to money in 6 days due money, but I didn't get some money in yesterday. On my card.
All right. I'll set your next hearing for May 12th.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus David Peterson, case number CRB 2376.
Thank you. All right, this is Mr. Steyer's case set for pre-trial. All right, appears to be a good report for Mr. Peterson.
Yes, Your Honor. It looks like 17th he'll be going to get further anger management. Maybe come back in about a month, we can find out where that's progressed and how that's going, as well as his progress with the recovery.
State agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a jury trial currently scheduled on the 5th of May. However, the 12th of May, I'm here.
Okay, May the 12th is a good date. May 12th will be the next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock. Keep up the good work, Mr. Peters.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Letitia N. Walker, case number CRB 22429 and CRB 22789.
Mr. Steyer's case at the pre-trial.
Your Honor, I think there may be a conflict here. Ms. Waldo has represented Ms. Walker in connection to some of the subject matter connected to this case. So at this time, we're just going to ask to continue the matter 21st or the 28th, perhaps. A couple, 3 weeks, depending on which is a better docket for the court.
We're both getting pretty busy. 28th, as of now, is a little bit better.
I'm here either day, so let's just go to the 28th.
28th, April 28th will be the next hearing. Okay, we got another new arraignment.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Cron, case number CRA 19288.
And Mr. Cron is, you are Aaron Cron?
Yep.
Looks like you had a review hearing on March 22nd that you didn't appear for?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an explanation?
Yeah, I was at work and I forgot all about it.
All right, well, you have 3 days community service and some fines and restitution still left of that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna make a payment as soon as I get out of here.
Okay, well, how much are you paying?
$50.
All right, see the clerk. I'll set your next review hearing for April 21st, 9 o'clock. Oh, I didn't mark how much. How much did you say you were paying?
$50.
Okay, see the clerk.
State of Ohio versus Dustin Potter, case number CRB 231, and companion case, State of Ohio versus Madison Kearns, case number CRB 232.
Okay, these were joint filings. My notes were it was going to be dismissed if they went to Bethesda and paid the court costs. I do have a report from Bethesda. Okay, it's a very good report. It says you took things very seriously and were proactive about getting it done. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir.
Things going good?
Yes.
Body language looks good to me. The way you're appearing together. State's still willing to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor, that's my understanding.
Payment of 1 court cost.
I have not paid it. We'll pay it in full today, sir.
You will pay or have
Yes.
paid?
We'll pay today in full today.
All right, see the clerk pay court costs, that's on 23-2.
Yes.
On her case, and then they'll both be dismissed. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Mark Hill, case number CRA 23188. Your Honor, Morrow County has picked him up.
Okay. This was on a Rule 4. Morrow County had until today to pick him up. They have, so the case is dismissed. Okay, we're starting preliminary hearings now.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Adkins, case number CRA 21509, CRB 21628, A, B, and C.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. This is Mr. Morford's case. That's a very good report.
Thank you.
Looks like things are on the upswing for you.
Yes, sir.
You got a job?
Yes.
Congratulations. But I don't see that he's finished, so we need to keep working, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where'd you get a job?
I'm working at Fratelli's and Nitro.
Okay.
Or not Fratelli's, I'm sorry, it was the same people that owned it. It's Guadalajara.
Okay. I think, is that the same family that owns Casa?
It is, Your Honor.
Rondo. Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's come back roughly a month, Mr. Morford. What's your schedule?
Yes.
The 1st of May. May 12th, May 15th, either of those dates good?
12th, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, let's make it May 12th. All right, Mr. Atkins, good work.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good job.
State of Ohio versus Jessica L. Chesney, case number CRA 22633, A and B.
Hey, how are you doing?
This is Mr. Steyer's case for preliminary hearing today. Yeah, this is,
Yeah, I think I gave Mr. Steyer two by
Oh,
himself.
oh, okay, I thought it was 2 pages, I'm sorry.
I got 6 different ones there.
that's a good report. Tell me about your kids.
I have 4 of them,
4.
yes.
Ages?
12, 8, 5, and 2.
Okay.
So I'm fighting to get them.
Where are they now?
1 is with my mom, and 3 are with my children's father's brother.
Okay. Well, you should have, that's a lot of motivation.
Yes,
Should be.
it is.
It's a very good report, and we want to keep it that way. I'm learning more and more about this, and one of the things I'm learning is, really, I'm not just dealing with you, because what you do affects them so much.
Right.
So I almost feel like they're here in the courtroom, and somebody needs to advocate for them.
Right.
So, I'll just say this, good job, keep
you.
working at it, and restoring that relationship is so important for you and especially for them.
Thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate that.
So, keep on forward.
We've been at this for about 6 months or so at this point, Your Honor. If the state feels we've reached a reasonable point of footing on this, she's completed inpatient treatment and is now in a lower level of care, we could do that, or we could keep coming back.
Well, I don't see, Bethesda isn't saying that she's completed.
She's completed the inpatient portion of the program. She is now in the sober living.
This is a case that arose in the fall. So, we're about 6 months into it. And she's doing really well right now, but we know statistically 6 months is nothing.
Yes.
6 months is nothing. I mean, it's not, let's put it this way. Congratulations is great. I'm wonderful that you're doing it, but it doesn't mean that you got this licked by any means. We got to keep working. So I would feel more comfortable if she had more clean time.
Okay. What sort of time frame are we looking at, Your Honor?
We can space them out. I mean, we gave her almost 2 months this last time, so we can make it 2 months or more before she comes back, as long as she's doing well.
Well, 2 months out is the 2nd or 9th of June. Either one of those, I think, would be fine.
Let's make it June 9th.
Write that down.
So is there a children's services case, or how are you working on getting the?
No, I still have full custody of all four.
Okay.
I just, kind of where I've been in this program, I've just kind of left them where they're at. Just trying to insert myself
So
back
the
into
family's
it.
handling it
Yes.
inside the family? All right. All right, we'll see you on June the 9th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Austin D. Pauley, case number CRA 22737, CRB 2262, CRB 21246A and D, CRB 19743. This is Mr. Steyer's case, preliminary hearing. Okay, it's a very good report.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job.
Looks like we're still relatively early in the process for Mr. Polly, so just got to get an idea when the court thinks would be appropriate to come back.
Maybe 6 weeks.
Your Honor, I got a release date from the facility for May 19th. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay.
Well, that might be a good day to come back and see how things have gone. I'm here that
It
day.
is a court day, so
Yeah.
let's set it for then. May 19th will be the next hearing. What's the plan? I want that to be considered. Is there going to be sober living? Where are you going to go after
He's
that?
I'm in sober living now.
Okay. Well, I still think there needs to be a plan on how this is going to be handled. So come back with a plan, how you're going to stay clean and sober after May 19th.
Oh, I plan on doing outpatient.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I've got a
I'll go
plan.
along with that. All right, we'll see you May 19th.
Thank you. Good work, man.
State of Ohio recalls Jeremy Meadows.
All right, this, not a good screen.
No, sir. I'm telling Major in there earlier, I got an assessment Wednesday at Riverside.
All right.
They had talked to Bethany, and she said she wasn't able to fax anything over to let y'all know.
All right, Mr. Gwynn.
I'll call out there.
I'm going to take a picture of his screen so that you can put it in his record. So you've got an appointment to get an assessment?
Yes, sir.
When is that?
Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, I want to see you back on May 1st. And with a good report then. That'll
What
be
time was it, sir?
9 o'clock on May 1st. And were you going to pay something on your phone?
Yeah.
How much are you paying?
Like I said, 150.
All right, go see the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go to your assessment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stephen C. Kingery, case number CRB 21797, TRC 21656, A, B, and C. Did not check in, Your Honor.
Stephen Kingery is Mr. Morford's case. Okay.
He turned in his community service this morning, Your Honor. Well, it was faxed to me, so it hasn't been in. I don't know if it completed his case or not.
Well, there was, I'm showing, was there 30 hours?
Turned in this morning, yes, Your Honor.
He had 30 on 21/656, and he had 30 on, oh, it's the same case.
I don't show any, Your Honor, on 21,797.
797 is what it is.
I don't show that he was ordered to do it.
He wasn't ordered, okay, he just got put in the wrong file. All right, it looks like he's completed then. Case is complete.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy A. McMillan, case number TRC 27769, A, B, and C. TRC 202410, A, B, and C. TRC 142341, A, B, and C.
All right, and I was told he had a relapse,
Yes.
It looks like it from this report, Judge.
but I thought he would be here today.
Yeah, the plan was for him to be here, and I was going to return him back to the men's residential facility.
Because it was my understanding he was requesting to come, to go back.
Yeah,
to
we
the
allowed
festival.
him to come back.
Well, that's disappointing, because Jeremy's been in this court on and off for years and years, and he was doing the best, by far,
Yeah.
the best he'd ever done here recently. So, sorry to hear this.
He's not contacting my office, Judge. I expect him to be here today as well. I don't know why he's not here.
All right, I'll issue a warrant for failure to appear.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert, is there a bond out, is there a probation violation? Bond forfeiture, I'm sorry.
It was the sentencing, let's see if he had a, I don't know if he had a bond at the time.
Okay, TRC 22, he wasn't sentenced on, so that's probably why.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he has a bond.
Okay.
I don't see one.
State of Ohio versus Elizabeth Hoffman Howard, case number TRC 22164A and B, TRC 193458 A and B.
Your Honor, Ms. Hoffman doesn't have a letter today. Her case manager is actually on her way to the courthouse, apparently.
Yes.
And do you know where she's at?
She's between Ashland and here.
So she's somewhere between Ashland and here. Might be just
Recall it.
have this recalled?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see.
Because we had talked about concluding it today, I believe.
We had discussed that, Your Honor.
We'll recall it later.
State of Ohio versus Alfonso Scott, case number TRC 221338.
It's Mr. Steyer's case. And this was another case we talked about perhaps concluding today.
And Your Honor, we have, at this point, looks like he's completed the outpatient program even on 3/29. So having completed the inpatient and outpatient, well, having completed outpatient for a period of, looks like about 9 months, if I'm doing the math right, which if I could do math, I probably wouldn't be a lawyer, but this might be a good time to wrap this one up.
All right. Yeah, we've been following this for a while. There was a setback in there at one time, why we delayed even further, but he's back, doing well. Was there any, what was the discussions? I know Mr. Hill's not here, but do you have any notes about what discussions were on the recommendation for sentence?
Your Honor, this would have been a second offense high test. With the amount of treatment he's doing, I don't know. I mean, obviously this will go down onto his, no matter how we treat it, it's important for Mr. Scott to understand that this will go on his record as a second offense. In terms of a further offense, will be a third offense. That's completely unaffected by how we choose to deal with the case here. With the amount of treatment he has done, I don't know if the state would be agreeable to treating this as a first offense and waiving the 3-day school as a possibility. I would raise that as an option to try to avoid, the overcrowding of the jail and things of that nature. And I think Mr. Scott has taken this very seriously and put some serious time and effort into his recovery.
Ms. Waldo, do you have any position on this?
I would take no position. I'm not aware of the history of the case, so I would just leave that up to the court.
Well, I'll give you two options. You know, my thinking would be to treat it as a second offense with a low test score to be his, and since there's jail overcrowding, we're still looking at a 5-day jail sentence. If you want to delay it and see if you can convince Mr. Hill to make a different recommendation since he's followed the case longer, I'm fine with that, or that's going to be my sentencing today.
Do I have just a second to speak to Mr. Scott? You want to get a date to before, or you want to go now? What would you rather do, go now or come back? That's what I'm asking. Do you want to go to jail today, or you want to ask to come back for a couple? Okay. All right, Your Honor, we're agreeable with the court's statement. It sounds like Ms. Waldo is also agreeable. Mr. Scott would like to have a report date, however, rather than to go in today with Easter on the weekend.
Anything, you have a right to make a statement, Mr. Scott, if you want to. You're not required to. Do you have anything you want to say?
I just like to thank y'all for working with me on this, you know. I'm not gonna change my mind about how I feel about my sobriety. I'm done with it, like I told you.
That's good. I mean, that's ultimately what I want, is to help people get to the point where they can self-regulate. And you know, it's for your benefit. It affects you. It affects me. It affects everybody in the community, your sobriety, but it affects you a lot more in your family. So hopefully you own that. It appears that you do. Time's going to tell. So, but I congratulate you. You have put in a lot of work on this, and I hope you will continue. This is something you got to continue to work at. We all have to work on ourselves, and one of the things you have to work on is sobriety. It's something that can slip away from you very easily once you're out from under supervision. You know, I'm not going to be looking over your shoulder as much. I mean, you're going to be on probation, and there could be consequences if you do mess up, but it's not like you're going to be coming in here as much as you were while you were getting treatment. So you've got a really good start. Keep it up. And do it for yourself and your family and your loved ones, because they all benefit by your sobriety. So what I'm doing is, you had a high test score, second offense. So the legislature they make the law. They tell me that I'm supposed to give you 20 days in jail on that, on the face of it. That's what the law requires on a second offense, high test score. I'm going to use some discretion to that. The state's not going to appeal me, but if they appeal me, they can get me set aside, because that's what the law says. I'm going to treat it as a second offense still, but a low test score. And the reason I'm giving you the low test score is because all the work you did on getting treated. So that goes from from 20 days in jail down to 10 days in jail, and then I can reduce it even further. And I'm not lying when I say this, the jail's overcrowded. So if I say the jail's overcrowded, which it is, then I can reduce it further from 10 days in jail to 5 days in jail. So I'm giving you a lot of credit. I don't think the jail's going to really help you any at this point, but I feel like that's what I really need to do justice toward you and toward other people that are coming behind you that get similar types of offenses. So
I understand.
So I'm going to, and normally with your test score, if I kind of have a sliding scale, you would have rung the bell on this one, because the higher you test, the higher I make this fine. And you tested 24. That's in the top 5% probably of people that I see in court on a breath test. That's, in other words, if I had 100 of these, you're testing higher than 95 out of 100 with a test score of 24. That's a really high test. But again, I'm going to give you some credit for all the work you've done up to this point. So I'm going to make it an $800 fine, which is about half of what it would have been.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At the, if I just did my usual and you didn't do the treatment, I wouldn't you would have got about a $1,600 fine on it. So I'm cutting it in half because of the work you did. So $800 fine, court costs. I'm going to give you a year license suspension, but I'm going to make it start when the offense happens. So you're almost done with your license suspension. It's going to be up pretty quick because you've been working at this for a while. So you'll be able to get your license reinstated at the end of May.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And I just like to say one other thing. I appreciate everything, cause like I said, I've been drinking since I was 10 years old. And just the best I feel, really, for really meaning it and putting everything into it. This one right here, it really counts to me, and I'm not looking back. I lost too many good friends, and I'm just done.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of, I was talking to a guy that I go to the Y with yesterday. I had no clue that he'd had a problem in his past, and just, he was asking me about some of the things I do as far as sentencing and treatment and so forth, and he made mistakes. He says, you know, I lost a lot of people I went to high school with. They're not around anymore, they're dead. He says, most people that have problems don't get out of it. You know, I did. I was an addict. I had no clue. I've been going to the Y with him for 2 or 3 years. I had no idea that he'd had a problem in the past. But there's a lot of folks who've been down the same path you have been. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On how you've done so far. So, all right. So I'm going to make it a 2-year probation. We'll make it level 4 probation. And when do you want? You're going to have to do 5 days in jail.
Can I start next Friday?
Yes. So that'll be the 14th. You come here to the court.
What time?
11 a.m. And you'll do 5 days. You'll go from here to the jail. On the lane violation, I'll just dismiss that. Oh, and no treatment since he's already completed treatment. I would suggest whatever you need to do. At this point, you should know what you need to do.
Oh, yeah.
You need follow-up. You need outpatient. You need to do it. Whatever you need to do, stay clean. That's what you got to do. And I'll set his first, I don't want to go out to October, so I want to check on you. I'm not gonna have, as I said, I'm not going to have you come in as often, but I do want to see you periodically to make sure you're doing good. So let's make it July 21st. I'll see you in midsummer. Check up on you, 9 o'clock.
Okay, so that's your.
Go see Mr. Major in the probation office.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And be back here next Friday for your jail.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Heather Rieger, case number CRB 20214.
All right, so we're looking for community service.
I had broke my knee and went through all the physical therapy and everything, and hadn't been able to do it. And 2 weeks ago, I got diagnosed with lymphoma and already had surgery on my neck, and I'm ready to go to treatment for that.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to entail. I have to go have a central line put in so I can
When's
get
that
treatment
happening?
next week.
Okay. Well, I'll continue it for a couple months, and I want you to bring me some medical records next time.
I can.
Okay, let's make it June the 9th. June 9th will be your next hearing.
Is that on a
Bring me
Friday
some
as
medical
well?
records.
Okay.
And that'll be for sentencing, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Hunter Cooley, case number CRB 23147. Hunter Cooley.
This was set for sentencing. He was supposed to be going to PATH. Are you Hunter?
Yes, sir.
Come on up to the table to your right. Here. Okay, did you go to PATH for any kind of treatment?
It took me a while to get a hold of them, but I have one scheduled for April 10th, 4 o'clock.
Who are you seeing there, do you know? Do you have a name?
I think his name was Brian, not positive. I'm pretty sure it was his name.
Okay, so you have an aggravated menacing charge, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is Stephen Green?
Sir.
Stephen Green here?
He's not here, Your Honor, but our office has spoken with him, and he preferred not to come to court today.
Okay. Well, I think maybe, it looks like I did appoint a lawyer, and I think you probably need one. You're not working, are you?
That's what I've been working on.
Looking for a job?
Yeah, I had an interview yesterday at Taco Bell. A couple days before that, I had one at McDonald's.
All right, Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you. I think what happened was you failed to appear initially, got arrested, and I did your arraignment by teleconference, right?
Yes, sir.
And you agreed to go to PATH and get an evaluation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then he's got an appointment set to do that. So I'm going to appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. We'll need to continue this. You go ahead and go to your assessment path like you agreed to do and currently have set up. And I'd set it for a sentencing, so I don't know if he entered a plea, it was uncounseled, so I don't know if you want to withdraw it. But let's set it for another hearing in a couple of weeks.
Put your name there too, please.
You're not here the last week of April, but you're here the week before that, is that right?
Yes, Judge.
21st?
Pardon me just one second, Judge. I'm having some technical difficulties here. What day did you want, Judge?
21st.
21st of April?
Yes.
I can be here. I have a child support contempt hearing in front of Magistrate McCorder, but they won't take long. I can be here by
9 a.m. or-
10. Yes, sir, that's when it starts.
All right, we'll put you on the docket for the 21st.
Your Honor, is that to remain sentencing or revert to a pretrial?
How do you want it styled, Mr. Morford?
Judge, I'd like to have a pretrial. I'd like to look at that file, especially considering your comments earlier.
All right, we'll set it as a pretrial, April 21st, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Elizabeth Hoffman Howard. Case number TRC 22-164, A and B, TRC 19-3458, A and B.
Your Honor, while I guess the case manager isn't quite here yet, we managed to get a letter sent down. Right.
She's 15 minutes away, so the letter is here.
I don't think we're still only 15 minutes.
Okay, it's a good report.
Okay, I hadn't seen the report. We are here on this one, oh, there it is, I'm sorry. We have had a lot of history here. Ms. Hoffman obviously has a great deal of history with the court as well, but we've been at this for quite a while on this case. She has had, she's successfully completed inpatient rehab. She's been in a long-term course of of transitional living, outpatient, that sort of thing. And I think we've been getting good reports as we've gone. If there's an advantage to the fact that Ms. Hoffman has such a history with the court, I think it's that you and I can both say that she has been doing better in the last year than we've ever seen her do. Or at least that I've seen her do. I mean, you may go back longer. So we've seen some real progress here. This case started out charged as a felony. However, there were some issues that I noted with the question of prior convictions, timing, court of record, that sort of thing, that brought us back down here to deal with this as a misdemeanor. And I think, when the court decides on the sentence on this, I'd like to ask that you be guided by the immense progress she's made and continues to make.
Well, and this is Miss, are you still going by Waldo? I keep calling you Miss Waldo. Okay, if you're using that name or not. Miss Waldo is at a disadvantage, and she's appearing today, and she hasn't been here for all these hearings, so Mr. Heald is the usual prosecutor here, so I wonder if we should continue so that he can be here.
We're happy to do that, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do that. Is
Monday or Friday better for you? Fridays are better. I'm available all the upcoming Fridays, but honestly, I know you said there were some issues with the dockets getting heavy. There's no particular need to rush this one, I don't think.
Okay,
so if we want to come,
May then.
Well, the 12th will be the first Friday I'm available in May. I have a jury trial set on the 5th.
12th is good.
All right.
May 12th, and it'll be for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up. I do agree with Mr. Steyer. This is the best you've done that I've seen in a long, long time.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to the jail to do our teleconference.
State of Ohio versus Otis Davis at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 23-217. Anthony Jones is on deck.
Okay, we need Otis Davis at the jail. Try to call him. Yeah. Responders, they have them in the tank. They're going to get them out and
start putting them in the chair for us.
Okay.
The jailer talked about almost like he didn't even know anything about it, so I don't know if the messaging down there is being shared between staff or what.
I can see how that may not happen.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, sir, are you Otis Davis?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Davis, I'm Judge Capper.
Yes, sir.
Getting my laptop. Okay, so here I'm going to start the recording. Your arraignment hearing is happening in this court in Chesapeake, Ohio by teleconference. So you're appearing in the courtroom on a television monitor. It's all being recorded, so what you say can be used against you because it's going on the record. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to make statements. If you choose to, though, it's going down and could be typed up and used. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Those are the rights that all defendants have. Do you understand those rights? You've got, it's alleged, I've got some paperwork here saying that there's a warrant for your arrest issued by the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Ohio. And the charge they're saying you have there is having a weapon while you were under disability. In other words, you had a weapon when you were not permitted to have one. That's a felony of the 3rd degree, and under Ohio law, it carries a maximum penalty of 5 years in jail and a $15,000 fine. And they're saying that you, not only is there a warrant, but that you were indicted there by the grand jury in Delaware County on this charge. So they want you transported to Delaware County on this charge, or a person by the name of Otis H. Davis, that is who they're seeking. Now, under Ohio law, if you're sought in a county that doesn't touch the county where you are located, so Lawrence County does not touch Delaware County, then you have a right to a hearing called a Rule 4 hearing. The hearing is just to make sure that you are the right person, that there's a good reason for me to make you go to that jurisdiction to face these charges. It's not, if we have a hearing, it's not going to be about whether you did or didn't do the offense. That's going to be for the court in Delaware County.
Yes.
The whole issue is going to be, should I make you go to Delaware County? Are you the right person? And you can have an attorney for that hearing if you want, and if you can't afford one, I'll appoint one. Do you want to have a hearing here, or do you want to agree to go to Delaware County?
I agree to go to Delaware County.
Okay. And I'm assuming you probably don't have any information on a bond or anything on this?
I don't.
No, I'm working on that, right?
Okay, I'm going to set a bond for you. Let me look at the documents and see. Sometimes they'll tell me what bond they want me to set. But I don't think they did that here. Let me look it over just to make sure. Yeah, they don't specify a particular bond amount. So I'm going to set your bond at $10,000, cash or surety. Do you think you could post that bond?
Yes.
If you have $10,000, you can post it, and with the clerk here, and and then I'll release you and order you to go turn yourself in Delaware County. Once that happens, you get the whole $10,000 back. If you can't afford to post $10,000 and you want to hire a bail bondsman, you pay them a fee. And then they have to guarantee your appearance, and if you don't show up, they pay the $10,000 into the court, and they, of course, come and try to track you down because they want to get their money back. So do you want to talk to a bail bondsman?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now, the way this works, I'm happy to let you do that, but it's probably going to take a weekend. I'm not going to tell Delaware County to get in their car and start coming this way if you're saying you can post bond, because they could start driving down here, and while they're driving down here, you post a bond with a bail bondsman and get out, and you're under an order to go turn yourself in. So I'm going to wait to see if you can post bond.
All right.
Okay, do you want this weekend to try to post bond?
Yes, I got a question.
Go ahead.
So after I post bond down here, I have to turn myself in down there, right?
You gotta turn yourself in up in Delaware County, or I'll give you a date to come back to my court and explain why you couldn't do that. So you either have to appear, let's say I give you a week, typically I give you a week to either go to Delaware County, turn yourself in, or come back and appear before me and say, Judge, I just couldn't get there, and I'm here in front of you now. And if you don't show up in either place, then that's when I'll release the bail bonds and say, go get them.
No, I understand. Like this whole thing was the truth of me because I ain't gonna have to. I'm listening, I don't really appreciate you because I was listening with some of the court case, because I ain't got no, I was listening with some of the court case. I would have had to deal with situations that I'm in right now.
Okay, well, do you want to try to post this bond? This was just issued, I'm looking at the date on it. This indictment and warrant was just issued March 23rd, so it's a real recent thing, so.
A day before my son's birthday, I just had my son on the 24th.
Okay, they're alleging this happened, though. The incident they refer to in the indictment happened last fall, September 29th of 2022. Apparently they didn't get around to indicting you until just recently. So that's all stuff you have to take up with the court up there in Delaware County.
Oh, I got one more question. When you get indicted, do they send court papers to your house, or do they just indict you and you don't know about it?
They can just issue a warrant, and that looks like what they did here. They issued a warrant to the sheriff of Delaware County.
You know, I was confused, like, why do I want court papers there? Why ain't they give you a chance for the court instead of you give them on time?
Yeah, but I don't have an answer for that. They don't have to try to get you in by summons. They can just issue a warrant if they want to. And it looks like that's what they did. So, you want to try to post bond this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you until, because I'll be back in session in court on Monday morning, that's the 10th, so I'll give you till 8 o'clock, April the 10th, to post bond. If you post bond, I'm going to give you next week to turn yourself in.
Delaware?
Yes.
Okay, what date is that? So the week before?
April the 14th, 1 week from today.
Okay.
And you got to do that by 8 a.m. that day.
Okay.
Or appear in my court, appear here in Chesapeake, April the 14th at 10 a.m. and explain why you didn't go up there to Delaware.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm not sure he understands. I think he might understand.
I was here April 14th, 8 o'clock.
You got to report before April the 14th.
Oh, before April 14th.
Yeah, because the time's going to run out at 8 o'clock, so you got till 8 o'clock. So in effect, you got to do it before April 14th, or be back in this court. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. Since you're not sure you can post bond, we'll contact the bail bondsman and let them know you wanna talk to them. If you can post bond, then that's what you gotta do. Get it up to Delaware County next week sometime, turn yourself in, and then it's between you and Delaware County. I'm out of it. If you don't do that, then you gotta appear back here by next Friday. If you don't do it, then I'm in it. Because then I'm gonna be looking for you too. I'm gonna be issuing a warrant for you also for not abiding by my court order. You understand? Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about it, but I will do it. I'm not gonna worry about it, I'll just do it. Okay, now, so I'm gonna put you on we're gonna look to see if you're still in the jail Monday. If you're still in the jail Monday, I'll talk to you by teleconference again. We'll decide then how we're gonna proceed, because that means you couldn't post bond. All right, so we will tell you, a bail bondsman should be getting in touch with you here in the next few hours.
I've already contacted him now.
Okay, in fact, we've already contacted the bail bondsman. And Gary gave me his son's, you already got that? It's his son that needs to be. So I'm gonna send a paper down for you to sign that says you're waiving your Rule 4 hearing and you wanna go back to Delaware County voluntarily. Okay, so we'll send that down. I'll talk to you Monday. If you didn't post bond, hopefully, if you do post bond, you'll go turn yourself in before next Friday. If not, you have to come back in front of me next Friday, explain why you didn't turn yourself in. That, you'll have to talk to the bail bondsman about that. Any questions, sir?
No, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, good luck to you. So I'll put it on Monday and Friday, next week. Just to check it.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Jones. Case number CRB 2490, TRC 18875, TRD 202242A and B. Corey Little is on deck.
This is Mr. Morford's case, and as I recall, he has things going on in common pleas. That's been kind of a holdup as to what's going to happen there.
You have very good recollection, Judge.
Not always, but on this one.
On this one you do. We reached an agreement this past Wednesday, Judge. He's doing a bill of information on a burglary charge, receiving F4s and a theft. He also has 2 cases from this year, tampering and a vandalism. We've reached an agreement on that. He's going to be sentenced this coming Wednesday in front of Judge Ballard.
Okay, is any of that wrapping up things here, or what's the agreement?
I think he just owes you some time here.
There's fines on that case. Community service and fines on that one, and fines. So there's fines and community service on 3 files.
They remain outstanding till he comes home, I guess.
When's that projected to be?
6 to 9.
Oh, well, I think with that kind of time frame, we should just wrap it up into the, rather than track it for that many years. All right, I'm going to, I'll take all Mr. Jones's cases and say they're completed by his jail time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Corey Little, case number CRB 23218A and B, CRA 23216, CRB 23194A and B, CRB 23195. CRA 22405, CRB 22406. John McCoy is on deck.
All right, Mr. Little, you got some new charges that were faxed down to the jail this morning. So I'm going to go over those. Before I do that, I know I've told you this before, but I'll make sure you understand that you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to make statements. What you say is all on the record. It could be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed. You can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all those things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the new charges are 23-216, possession of drugs. And that complaint alleges that at Union Township on March 31st, 2023, you were knowingly in possession of methamphetamine, a Schedule II substance. The maximum penalty for that is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Then the B case alleges that you were in knowing possession of drug paraphernalia, being 2 sets of digital scales and a straw with a powder residue in it. That's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Then Mr. Holt's been representing you on some pending charges. Have you heard anything from Mr. Holt?
I haven't.
It was set on the docket today, I think, for a pretrial and preliminary hearing on these Holt cases.
I can attempt to contact him.
Okay. We'll just have to continue because we got these new charges anyway. The history was, the allegation is I released him on a bond to go to treatment, and that lasted about 5 minutes.
Your Honor, may I speak?
You probably shouldn't. Let me just
I
advise, Mr. Little, you're on the record, so whatever you say here, it's not going to probably help you, and it could hurt you.
Oh, I just wanted to apologize to the court. I just got way out of hand, everything's just gotten out of hand, overwhelming. And my whole life is going with a blink of my eye here, there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, what I think we should do then, I'm going to appoint Mr. Holt to represent you on these new charges. And you've been in the jail since the 31st of March, is that right? Last Friday. And I think is when you got arrested, or was it the next day? Let's set it for Monday, the 10th, for everything he's got in this court is going to be April the 10th for a preliminary hearing and pretrial. And because of the last incident, his bond is now going to be $20,000, cash or surety. April the 10th will be the next hearing, and you'll let Mr. Holt know that?
Yes, I actually just sent him a text, and he indicated he was planning to do blue jeans.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just tell him we'll put it off till Monday.
Okay.
He probably needs to talk to Mr. Little.
Okay.
Your next hearing will be Monday. Mr. Holt's been notified.
Your Honor, what's that, what's $20,000 amount?
$20,000 cash or surety. You want to talk to the bail bondsman?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll have one get in touch with you.
State of Ohio versus John McCoy, case number CRB 2697 A and B. Cornell Rogers on deck.
Okay, John McCoy got arrested on April the 3rd, it looks like, on a warrant. Morford, you were representing him?
Yes, Judge, early last summer, he missed court on 5/31/22. Roger Smith stood in for me that day. And that's the last note or contact I've had with him. Excuse me, Judge.
Well, how do you want to proceed?
Probably set it for a pretrial with Mr. Heald here so we can, I don't recall that he's got an offer or not, Judge.
Okay, I think I did set his bond, so apparently you can't post bond, Mr. McCoy. I set a bond at $1,500, cash or surety.
I have a call. I can't get the money.
Where's the money?
I'm working with
Where's that? Where do you work?
it's all over the place, friends, different kinds of jobs.
But I mean, where's, you said Jason somebody is who you're working with? Jason Hatfield, where's he located? He can't post a bond for you either? Well, maybe Mr. Morford could. You have his phone number?
Still on Facebook?
This was initially filed, this is an old case, domestic violence. Have you had a chance to talk with Mr. McCoy?
I didn't know that when the doctor spoke out here, or I take it back, I had his file, but no, I have not. He was at Riverside, I believe, Judge.
Yes, he was.
If he left there.
Well, do you want to talk with him and then have a recall?
Ask the judge, I think it might be best if I get your file and call him.
Okay, the jailer's listening in. If you could put Mr. McCoy aside where Mr. Morford can call and talk with him, and then we'll recall him back on the teleconference after that's happened.
State of Ohio versus Cornell Rogers, case number CRB 23205, A and B, and Corey Thomas is on deck.
All right. Cornell Rogers is also Mr. Morford's case. This is set for a pretrial.
Judge, I'm wanting to think that we just got discovery served and have not gotten a response yet. Yeah, we faxed it to the prosecutor on April 4th, and I believe he is, he was assessed by Lawrence County recovery judge, and it looks like Teresa Cornell said, recommended inpatient, I think. Well, I take that back. Apparently she had, wanted to make sure there were no withdrawal complaints. And then she recommended he be treated there, group and individual counsel.
Where was that?
Lawrence County Recovery. So I've got a copy here for you.
What's the state's position on it?
Well, we wouldn't oppose an OR bond to treatment in this matter, Your Honor, but it's my understanding he has another matter pending in common pleas court.
Oh, okay, so that, he's not gonna get out anyway.
Right. That's my understanding.
Is that correct, Mr. Rogers? You have a case in common pleas court as well as the cases here?
What's common pleas for?
The court right across the street from where you are at the jail.
Oh, okay, yes, sir, I guess I have been indicted on that night, I was so hard.
Oh, you've already appeared there?
No, I have a prayer for next month.
Your Honor, I think we were trying to determine
I
that.
go, I think I was the lady cat said we take it off my board.
Okay.
This case number, I don't know, it's written
He has a case number 23126, felony for receiving.
It looks like, Your Honor, that a summons was just issued yesterday, actually, for common pleas court. Yeah.
Arraignment on what?
Just
day?
for an arraignment. It does not have the date listed. So for this matter, we would not oppose an OR bond on the condition that he go to treatment.
Did you hear that, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
And what do you think of it?
I'm fine with that. Be ready for me to have a bed waiting for me. I've been in contact with the lady named Kat, and she's ready to have a bed ready for me. They're looking to
Teresa Cornell's working there now?
put it. And they did an evaluation on me, the same thing we had for last week, sir.
Okay, I'm going to change your bond then to $3,000 OR bond. Order you go to treatment at Lawrence County Recovery. And order he be released into their custody to transport. And then when do we want to come back here? It'd be nice to come back after he's appeared in common pleas, but we don't know what that date is. Do you remember what the date was they told you to appear in common pleas?
I think it was like the 29th of this month. I had the paperwork back myself.
How about the 26th? 29th is a Saturday.
Judge, if you could
Yeah, that's what it is.
give me a minute or two, I can look and see if I've got dockets for next week and see if he appears. And
He thinks it's April 26th. Let's put it here, your next hearing here is going to be April, well, you're not available the 28th, are you? I think you have a jury trial that day. I know you're...
one of them just went out, Judge.
Oh, okay.
Let me check for I can be here April 28th.
Okay, you can do April 28th?
No, I'm free the 28th. That trial, we pled and it's gone.
Okay, Mr. Rogers, I'm going to order you released to hometown recovery, right? Lawrence County Recovery. Lawrence County Recovery, you go there, get the treatment they set up for you, and then I'll see you at the end of the month on April 28th, and you should be at the Common Police Court on the 26th, it looks like.
Yes, sir. That was the weekend.
You too.
Your Honor, do we need to notify Lawrence County Recovery?
Probably would be a good idea.
State of Ohio versus Corey Thomas, case number CRB 23219.
All right, this is Corey Thomas on domestic violence complaint, case number 23219. And a copy, Mr. Thomas, of your charges was faxed to the jail at 9:34 a.m. this morning, so you should have a copy of it. If you don't, it's there somewhere in the jail. I'm going to go over your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do, it could be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney and to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bond, and to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things? It's a domestic violence complaint. It alleges that on April the 5th, in Rome Township, you knowingly caused Jim Thomas to believe you would cause imminent physical harm to him or his family. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty, 30 days in jail, $250 fine. You understand the charge? How do you want to plead to it? Okay, I'll enter that. Not guilty plea for you. Are you working? Do you have any income now?
No, I was at FedEx last time I saw you, and I'm but now I have no income.
Okay. Did he leave? Oh.
He's on the phone with the jail.
Who represented you the last time?
I believe it was more Morford, sir.
Okay. Well, he's here, so I'll go ahead and appoint him to represent you. Do you have a place to live other than with, now, Jim is, this is your dad. Your grandfather's name's Jim also, right?
My dad is Jim, Papa is John.
Okay, all right. So this is, do you have a place to stay other than with your dad?
Honestly, I think if I had the permission to have a 5-minute conversation with each one, I would be able to go there right now. But if not, my only other option would be my mother or sister, which I'm not sure on either one of them. So honestly, I don't really know for sure. But I'm about, if I had an opportunity to like just talk to them, but I don't think I'm allowed to call them according to the conditions.
All right, you're not. What's the state's position? You want a protection order?
Yes.
Okay, so they're asking for a protection order, so that just means I'm going to order you not to go around him. I'm going to let you out of jail on a signature bond, but you can't go around your dad.
Let me have that case number again, I think I'm wrong case number.
Case number is 23219. So, you got to make that work. You just can't go around him, and let's get you back into court pretty quick. Do you have a cell number? How can Mr. Morford get a hold of you?
I don't even have a cell phone right now, but I'm not, like, when I get a new phone, I'll have the same number.
What is it?
740-861-1619.
Okay.
Computer has JT Holt as noted as the attorney previously, but I'm not.
Okay, well, he's not here, so let's just let Mr. Morford do it. Is there any other number you want to give for contact?
If I knew Papa's cell phone, but I don't, like, I don't even have to wait home or who to call or who to call anybody really, but, I don't have the number for you.
Well,
I don't even know if my family is like,
I don't know either. Nobody's here. It's a pretty nice day. It's kind of a long walk, but it's doable.
that's what happened last time.
I mean, if it was me and they said, well, you can either stay here tonight or you can walk, I would walk.
That's what I did last time. That's what I'm gonna do again.
Or a thumb. That's like the old fashioned way.
I just wish I knew my grandfather's cell phone number to call him, or I could try my sister. Today's my sister's birthday, actually.
Well, she'd probably like to hear from you. May not want to hear, oh, guess where I am?
I'll give it to
I'd say lead with happy birthday, then you can tell her you're in jail after that. Okay, I'm gonna let you sign a $1,000 signature bond. You can't go back to your dad's and you can't stay at the jail. So other than that, find a place to go to.
I have this as my grandfather. Remember, he lost his house to a Bombay owns it now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where's your grandfather living now?
His house. That's, my dad lives with Papa as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like,
I used to play a lot of basketball in that driveway
really?
back in the day, a lifetime ago,
Yeah.
with your uncle, Scott. And the roads were right either next door or right down the street. The roads, Jim Road, Chuck, Lanny,
Right down the street.
Dwayne.
Yeah, right down the street.
Yep.
Next door.
I believe my dad works in the courtroom too.
Okay, so you're getting out on a signature bond. Let's see, when, I think Mr. Morford's available. We probably should get you back in here pretty quick.
Here he comes, Your Honor.
Okay, he's coming in the courtroom. Yeah, the jail's not a great place to stay. I'm going to appoint you to represent Corey Thomas. He's got a domestic violence involvement in his dad, Jim. We're going to stay away from there. That's a problem. He doesn't have a lot of options as far as places to go. Here's his cell number, but he's not sure he'll have his cell phone, right? Or you don't have a cell phone, but this is his number. 740-861-1619.
1619.
Right. We probably need to come back pretty quick. Because he thinks, probably with some reason, that his dad would change his mind. Yeah, probably.
Is this the second time, Judge?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
it may be more than that. They're different. Anyway, want to come back in a week?
That's good here, Judge.
14th. Okay, so you got to be in court on next Friday. 1 week from today, at 10 o'clock. Stay away from your dad. You're not allowed to go around your dad.
State of Ohio recalls John McCoy. Mr. Morford has 5.
Anybody here from Riverside today?
It's been a year since. He went there before, but it's about a year ago.
Yes, he hasn't had any services since July 5th, Your Honor.
I was hoping that maybe they would take him back.
Yeah, we'll take it back.
What's the state's position on it?
We would have no objection to an OR bond if he was to receive treatment.
Judge, he is,
Yes, sir.
he says he got sober on his own. He has 7 children. He has obtained a new job with Jason Hatfield. I'm not sure what line of work that is. If there's any restitution due from the one charge, he said he would agree to pay that. And that his wife wants him home. But I believe there's a order of protection.
Okay, so
This is an old case.
Yes.
John McCoy, he did pay restitution. She wants to drop the charges.
Is that his wife?
Well, I don't know if they're, well, I don't know if they're together or not, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he's staying or not. But they're talking, but my understanding is just for the kids, this Sunday, I'm sure they'll be here today. So, I don't know. It's staying on.
Your Honor, I don't believe that the Ms. McCoy wishes to have her protection order.
Okay.
I think dropped.
Well, he's been in jail all week, I think, now. He got arrested on Monday.
Pretty sure.
So why don't we do this? He says he's working. I'm gonna let him out on an OR bond. I mean, this is gonna keep happening though until you take care of this. I'm not gonna just dismiss the case. So you say you wanna take care of it, I'll let you out on an OR bond, or you to go at least get an assessment at Riverside. If they say you're good to go, you're clean now, great. But people lie to me all the time, so I can't take your word for it. And then if you don't show up and come back and do what you're supposed to, we'll just put a warrant out for you again, and then you're gonna have to be looking over your shoulder all the time.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, with my kids.
So, I'll let you out on a $1,500 OR bond, order you to get into Riverside for an assessment, come back before the court, say April 28th, and I want then to get a report from Riverside that you've been there. So I'll set it for a pre-trial. If you don't, then you get another warrant and you can start dodging and getting arrested.
No, we put it in that, what was that date when they tried?
The last Friday in April, April 28th,
April 28th.
last Friday. Just look at the calendar, last Friday, you gotta be in court in Chesapeake, 10 o'clock. Do you need any contact information, Mr. Morford?
Did you have a telephone number, John?
Can I get his number, and as soon as I leave here, I got my cell phone, I will call the courthouse down here. 'Cause I gotta bring the phone number.
We'll call my office with it, because I was hoping maybe you recalled it since I talked to you just a minute ago on the telephone. Do you have a cell phone there in your property,
I did, sir.
but you don't know its number?
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay.
Saturday, and got it Sunday.
Okay, April 28th is your next hearing in court. You're gonna get out today. Do what you need to do here in the next few weeks, though.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very much. I'm home today.
Yes, sir? Well, I don't know about that. You can't stay at the jail. Whether you go home is up to you.
I'm getting out of here, right?
You're getting out of there, you're getting kicked out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, that finishes us up at the jail, I believe, so, and maybe here too. All right, court is adjourned. I need to turn off the YouTube channel too, right? Somebody call me.